school, students learn many subjects such as history and physics, but perhaps they should also learn more practical skills as well.
Yes. So for this week's podcast on English.com, we're talking about what practical subjects we should learn at school.
Now, I think, Richard, the most practical skill, a life skill, is cooking. Why do so few schools teach that?
Yes, because I can remember I really only started cooking after university when I was living on my own.
I don't think I started to learn how to cook properly until I was well into my 20s or 30s. That sounds crazy. So I think learning where food comes from, learning about which food is good for you.
And also which food is bad for you as well, of course.
And learning how to make proper meals. This is important.
Yes, especially nowadays, it seems to be very, very easy for people to buy ready-made meals.
Or takeaways.
Yeah, and they're bad for you as well. I think there's a real problem that people do eat badly, and this makes them unhealthy.
And so there's the science included as well, Richard, isn't there? How ingredients work together, measuring things, taking temperatures. Being able to cook, I think, is an essential skill.
Yes, and also it's much cheaper, isn't it, eating at home than going out to a restaurant or ordering a takeaway. Another important skill I think that people should learn at school is about first aid.
Ah, yes.
I think the most important thing is CPR, isn't it?
That's what you do if someone is not breathing.
Exactly. But there are plenty of other things that people need to know about as well.
Okay, for example?
Well, burns.
Right.
What do you do when you burn yourself? They're very common in the home, and knowing what to do can help. And knowing when to call the doctor and when you can deal with it yourself.
Exactly.
And sprains as well, very, very common. What do you do when you sprain yourself? Or even if you cut yourself, how to stop bleeding is another important example.
And you know what I think, Richard? If you know how to deal with these things, you're less likely to panic. And all of this can be incorporated into the more academic subjects of biology and anatomy.
Exactly.
Another skill, Richard. Now, this sounds a bit funny, but I think mending. Now, I'm talking about darning a sock, sewing on a button, taking up trouser legs that are too long. We live in a world where it has become acceptable to throw good stuff away, clothes, right? So that can be linked to environmental studies.
Yes, I agree with that. And I would also add basic DIY skills, putting up shelves, changing a plug or a fuse, and using basic tools like hammer and nails, screwdriver, and a spanner.
Yeah, these are all, I think, really important things for kids to learn at school, rather than avoiding using them as adults.
Or throwing things away.
Exactly. So what do you, the listener, think? Which other skills or subjects should be taught in school?
We'd love to hear from you.
At school, students learn many subjects such as history and physics, but perhaps they should also learn more practical skills as well.
Yes. So for this week's podcast on English.com, we're talking about what practical subjects we should learn at school.
Now, I think, Richard, the most practical skill, a life skill, is cooking. Why do so few schools teach that?
Yes, because I can remember I really only started cooking after university when I was living on my own.
I don't think I started to learn how to cook properly until I was well into my 20s or 30s. That sounds crazy. So I think learning where food comes from, learning about which food is good for you.
And also which food is bad for you as well, of course.
And learning how to make proper meals. This is important.
Yes, especially nowadays, it seems to be very, very easy for people to buy ready-made meals.
Or takeaways.
Yeah, and they're bad for you as well. I think there's a real problem that people do eat badly, and this makes them unhealthy.
And so there's the science included as well, Richard, isn't there? How ingredients work together, measuring things, taking temperatures. Being able to cook, I think, is an essential skill.
Yes, and also it's much cheaper, isn't it, eating at home than going out to a restaurant or ordering a takeaway. Another important skill I think that people should learn at school is about first aid.
Ah, yes.
I think the most important thing is CPR, isn't it?
That's what you do if someone is not breathing.
Exactly. But there are plenty of other things that people need to know about as well.
Okay, for example?
Well, burns.
Right.
What do you do when you burn yourself? They're very common in the home, and knowing what to do can help. And knowing when to call the doctor and when you can deal with it yourself.
Exactly.
And sprains as well, very, very common. What do you do when you sprain yourself? Or even if you cut yourself, how to stop bleeding is another important example.
And you know what I think, Richard? If you know how to deal with these things, you're less likely to panic. And all of this can be incorporated into the more academic subjects of biology and anatomy.
Exactly.
Another skill, Richard. Now, this sounds a bit funny, but I think mending. Now, I'm talking about darning a sock, sewing on a button, taking up trouser legs that are too long. We live in a world where it has become acceptable to throw good stuff away, clothes, right? So that can be linked to environmental studies.
Yes, I agree with that. And I would also add basic DIY skills. Putting up shelves, changing a plug or a fuse, and using basic tools like hammer and nails, screwdriver, and a spanner.
Yeah, these are all, I think, really important things for kids to learn at school, rather than avoiding using them as adults.
Or throwing things away.
Exactly. So what do you, the listener, think? Which other skills or subjects should be taught in school?
We'd love to hear from you.